Thank you. And your vote 2024 independent candidate for president, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., was able to get his name on the ballot in another state this week. But key figures of the Kennedy family say they're worried RFK Jr. could act as a spoiler for Biden. And former President Donald Trump made it clear he feels threatened as well. Our Washington correspondent Julia Benbrook joins us live with all the details tonight on this Friday. Julia.
Well, presidential hopeful Robert F. Kennedy Jr. qualified for Oklahoma's ballot on Thursday. It's the sixth state where he's gained ballot access. Now, as a third-party candidate, there are challenges to getting added, but he's set the goal of appearing on the ballot in all 50 states.
Independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is officially on the ballot in a handful of states, including the battleground state of Michigan. The Kennedy campaign says it's collected enough signatures for ballot access in several more key areas.
We will be on the ballot in all 50 states.
Polls show that Kennedy could take support from both of the major presidential candidates. Members of the famous Kennedy family have expressed they're fearful his candidacy will hurt the Democratic candidate. Many of them publicly throwing their full support behind Biden.
What an incredible honor to have the support of the Kennedy family.
Former President Donald Trump clearly feeling threatened by a third-party candidate as well.
I'd even take Biden over Jr. because our country would last about a year or two longer than it would with Jr.
Earlier this week, Kennedy made headlines for a medical abnormality he experienced in 2010 that he says was caused by a worm that entered his brain and then died. He also says he experienced mercury poisoning around that same time.
Yeah, in 2010, I was having brain fog and I was having trouble with word retrieval and short-term memory.
Kennedy says he's made a full recovery, but his revelation reignited a bigger conversation about whether or not presidential candidates should disclose their medical records. They are not required to do so.
While Kennedy has detailed some of his health complications in interviews, his campaign has declined to release his health records. Now, the two major party candidates have not released extensive health records this campaign cycle either, though Biden did release a 6-page doctor's note back in February, and Trump has released a 1-page summary from his doctor. He did that last fall. Reporting live at the White House, Julia Benbrook, Wish TV.